From juicy grill classics to sad, soggy letdowns, burgers have fallen hard. These are the 5 chains you should dodge. Number 5. Burger King, the fallen flame. Once upon a time, Burger King wasn't just another fast food stop. It was the rebel of the grill. The flame-broiled patties, that smoky smell, the bold have-it-your-way attitude. Everything about it felt bigger and braver than the rest. The Whopper was a legend, and for years, it truly earned the crown. But somewhere along the way, the fire burned out. Walk into a Burger King today, and you never know what you'll get. A fresh burger or something that looks like it's been reheated 3 times. The once famous flame-grilled taste now feels more like smoke and disappointment. Many customers complain about dry patties, stale buns, and that strange mix of burnt edges and cold centers. Like someone forgot what grilling means. The biggest issue is consistency. One store serves a decent meal, the next one feels like a completely different brand. That lack of care has cost them loyalty, and it shows. Sales have been up and down for years. Several franchisees have gone bankrupt, and the brand has been closing underperforming restaurants to survive. Even though Burger King has promised a massive Reclaim the Flame revamp, the results so far have been hit or miss. If the King's losing fire, wait until you see the next one. It's already given up. Number 4. Wendy's. When fresh, never frozen started to sound frozen. There was a time when Wendy's wasn't just a burger joint. It was the cool kid of fast food. Square-shaped burgers, spicy nuggets, and a brand personality that hit harder than most commercials. Wendy's stood out. Even their Twitter comebacks had people laughing while they munched on a Baconator. The promise of fresh, never frozen beef made it feel like a step above the usual drive-thru routine. But recently, that spark is dimmed. Walk into a Wendy's today, and the magic isn't guaranteed. Burgers arrive smaller than expected, buns soggy, and patties sometimes bland or even undercooked. That once proud slogan, fresh, never frozen, now feels more like wishful thinking. Some meals just don't match the personality the brand projects online, leaving a growing gap between expectation and reality. The disappointment hits harder because Wendy's used to be different. Fans feel let down. It's like a childhood favorite showing up to the reunion, tired and uninspired. The sass remains on social media, but the flavor doesn't. The sense of betrayal lingers because you believed you were getting something above average, only to find the food falling short. If Wendy's is losing its edge, the next chain hasn't just faded, it's completely vanished. Number 3. McDonald's, the icon that lost its soul. McDonald's isn't simply a chain of fast food restaurants. It's part of the growing experience. Do you recall birthday parties and balloons, or the Happy Meals with ratty little toys? And of course, the golden fries that thrilled everyone. The Golden Arches once brought assurance and comfort, along with their bit of everyday magic. However, that magic eventually vanished. Today, McDonald's feels like it's running on autopilot. Burgers are shrinking, patties are thin and greasy, and the cheese rarely melts the way it should. Even the classic Big Mac often arrives looking nothing like the glossy photos in the ads. It's a little heartbreaking, like seeing a beloved child movie get a remake, only it's not quite as good. Fans aren't staying silent. Most people are wandering off to local spots or premium burger chains where flavor, portion, and freshness still matter. Meanwhile, the hack culture around McDonald's has exploded, with secret menu combos, stacking sandwiches, and tossing fries into a burger just to make it more enjoyable. When customers need tricks to fix what's on the menu, it's not innovation. It's a sign something has gone seriously wrong. If McDonald's is a faded hero, the next chain proves fast food can sink even lower. But before we jump to it, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Number 2. White Castle. The sliders that should have stayed in history. White Castle deserves respect for one thing. They were pioneers. They didn't just sell burgers, they invented the fast food slider, giving generations a tiny onion-packed bite of America. For decades, fans have celebrated those small, squishy patties as a rite of passage, a late-night tradition, a snack for the bold, a comfort food with history. But being first doesn't automatically make you the best. Step into a modern White Castle today and reality hits. The sliders look, well, like they've been stepped on. Steam-cooked patties, soft buns that struggle to hold together, and that unmistakable onion smell that sticks around far longer than anyone might want. They have a certain charm at 2 a.m., maybe after a long night out when nostalgia colors your judgment. But in broad daylight, they're hard to take seriously. What was once quirky and fun now feels outdated and sloppy. The complaints are consistent. Quality varies from location to location, sometimes slightly better, sometimes almost inedible. Portion sizes are tiny, leaving most people still hungry. And let's not even start on the digestive aftermath. White Castle has earned a reputation for being as gut-challenging as it is iconic. It's not just a meal, it's a test of endurance. Think that's bad? The next chain takes decline so far, White Castle almost looks good. The worst is still to come. Number 1. Carl's Jr. and Hardee's, the greasy crown of shame. In the past, Hardee's and Carl's Jr. ruled the world of decadence. Their burgers were statements rather than merely meals. They promised fast cuisine with flair, but it was big, messy, dripping with toppings, and impossible to eat elegantly. Believing in an extravagant experience that was worth every calorie, people waited in line for the Western bacon cheeseburger, piled patties, and inventive sauces. But somewhere along the line, the magic vanished. Today, indulgence has turned into excess without taste. Quality cuts have been replaced by cheap beef. Buns crumble at the slightest touch, and cheese slides off before you even reach your first bite. Oil often drowns flavor instead of enhancing it, leaving burgers that are heavy, greasy, and oddly lifeless. What once felt like a guilty pleasure now tastes like a compromise. Part of the problem is an identity crisis. The chain appears to be more focused on flashy advertising as opposed to food. Commercials tout towers of juicy patties with perfectly melted cheese. But in reality, the burgers appear tired and look as if they've gotten up from a nap. Every visit feels like a gamble. Some locations manage okay burgers, while others serve disappointing, soggy messes that make you question the brand's priorities. Customer frustration is loud and clear. Carl's Jr. and Hardee's don't just fall short. They've earned a reputation for mediocrity, overpricing, and inconsistency. After all that disappointment, it's only fair we end on a high note. Here are 2 burger chains that actually get it right. Five Guys. After all the disappointments on this list, Five Guys feels like a reminder of what a real burger should be. Everything starts with fresh, never frozen beef smashed on a hot grill right in front of you. No shortcuts, no mystery patties, just simple ingredients cooked properly. The buns are toasted, the toppings are fully customizable, and the whole thing arrives messy, juicy, and undeniably satisfying. And then there are the fries, hand-cut, potato-forward, and overflowing from the bag like a small act of generosity the fast food world forgot. What makes Five Guys stand out isn't fancy marketing or nostalgia, it's consistency. Whether you're in a small town or a big city, the burger tastes the same, fresh, hearty, and worth the trip. It's the perfect example of how sticking to quality still wins. If Five Guys shows how fresh and hearty a burger can be, In-N-Out proves that sometimes doing just a few things perfectly is all you need. In-N-Out. In-N-Out takes the opposite approach. Fewer choices done better. This menu is small, but every ingredient is dialed in. Fresh patties, cheese that melts the way cheese should, crispy edges on a toasted bun, and that signature spread that ties everything together. No gimmicks, no limited edition hype, just a clean classic burger built with care. What makes In-N-Out legendary isn't just taste, it's reliability. Fans know exactly what they're getting every single time, and that consistency has created a culture of loyalty most chains can only dream of. Whether you swear by animal style or keep it simple, it's a rare fast food burger that feels timeless. Every bite feels intentional, like the team behind the counter truly cares. It's the kind of burger that makes you wish all fast food aimed this high.